Hello, James here with another video. Had to do it over again. My camera. I was making a video earlier, and I went to talk about this article, this one YouTube page I was looking at that I'm a big fan of, and he was addressing how this one woman had like over millions of dollars just showing her body, and you have a lot of these, I guess they call it Instagram models, or you got these porno sites. I guess I'm cut from a different cloth. I just never could see myself picturing paying my hard-earned money to give money to a website to see a woman that I can't even touch. And that's even on, when you go to Google, they got Google Chat, they got some kind of Google Meet or Google Chat, one of them, where the women they saying some explicit things, and they show a picture. I'm not doing something right now. I want a man to come warm me up, and it's like, okay, that's that, whatever rock your boat. But and then you see that the woman is very attractive, but here yet you led to some porno site, and you got paid probably $5.99 per minute for some woman to dance naked in front of you. And I just one of them kind of guys. I would rather have a woman in front of my face in person. Even when I was single, if I would go on the chat, like if I would, how you meet people on the chat line, I don't know if they still doing that in the city, but a phone chat, or you get the chance to see a person, and then whatever you see, if you like them, if you don't, you got a choice if you want to spend time with them. And sometimes it could be somebody don't quite look to what you appeal, and you might not. It could be vice versa. But I never could figure out why some guys want to spend that kind of money. Because I know years ago, I knew an acquaintance of mine. He would love to go to a strip club. He went to every strip club in Northeast Ohio, Western Pennsylvania, and I just got sick of it, because why? What is this? What is the arousal in this? You see the same old thing. You in some smoke. You in the club. You in some bar with 50 horny guys looking at some woman, rubbing her half naked body in front of your face. I mean, I just don't. Some guys like that stuff, but I just don't see the purpose in giving somebody your money. It's one thing if you go out and you go get a drink. Now you have to, and then with some clubs, if she want to sit down and entertain or talk with you, you have to pay her drink or whatever, or you can't sit in the club, or in that bar. And so they want you spend. They want the bars getting a racket, and the stripper getting a racket from you and the other ones. Then you pay a little extra for some woman to sit and have conversation with you. I just didn't see no purpose in that. When I was young, I'm like, what? This is so stupid. Why? You can just meet a woman out here for free, or go on the chat line. But I just don't. I never could figure out how some men just have some low self-esteem, man, that they feel like they can't get a woman. And I kind of get it, because right now I don't have a woman in my life, but I damn sure ain't gonna pay my hard-earned money to go see some half-naked chick on over the computer screen, and you just making them rich. Forget that. I just feel like it's not serving me no purpose. I mean, it's one thing if you want to help a single woman out. I'd rather be bold. If you really have a caring, good heart, and you see an attractive woman that's legitimate, she's having problems taking care of her children, that's up to you. If you want to give her money, but she don't have to, take off her damn clothes, whatever, just to get some attention. I mean, that's me. Like I said, I've seen women in Africa. I've seen women, oh my goodness, and they don't even have to take off their clothes. I've seen women in Brazil that don't even take off don't even do half what them Instagram models do. or them other people, or like this one site called Only Simp. They got show their whole everything. They can just be in a regular clothes, and you know how you have seen women in that in some parts of Brazil and Africa, and maybe whatever your taste could be to Ukraine. Some women have a naturally good build, and you can really get a just you can just use your imagination just by what they look like with their clothes on, because that's the best kept secret. Is just the mystery wonder was what they like their clothes on. But I just never could figure out what is so fascinating about a naked chick dancing in front of you who you have no relationship with, and then that you got and then if you decide to make this woman your girlfriend or fiance or whatever, would you want 100 guys gawking at over your woman? I mean, I don't see any of that. It's like, why would she want to go out and do something like that? I mean, it's the same way. If I had that kind of a physique, and I was a very, very, very kind of man that got that look, you know, I'm surely, if I had a wife, I won't want her thinking that and all these women start, oh yeah, he's attractive. Ooh, I want to get with him, and because he got that swoon, he got that persona about him, and so they slip you their number. I don't want someone else's wife. That's just me. I just stay with someone else's girlfriend. That's just me, because I figure, a wise man would think this. There are too many women in this world to be going after someone else's wife or girlfriend. There's too many single women. There's more women it's still more women on the planet there are men. So in some part of the world, you can still meet a woman that is single for you. No matter, and you don't have to give some woman hundreds and thousands of dollars just to see her body. When you can find a woman just as attractive as a woman you looking at over the Instagram model or any of those websites that's right there in your house. I mean, could have your wife or your girlfriend. Why? I just never could figure that out. That why you wasting money to somebody who you can't see and you can't touch. All they can do is put nasty thoughts in your head to make you want to go and pleasure yourself, so to speak. Why? I just don't see that. This was happened to me recently, and this one young woman, and she says she's Canadian. She's a black woman, and she had a very attractive body. I mean, she's built with the nice boobs and butt and everything. And and I can tell she's one of the kind of attention, trying to get attention with trying to take some women who take a lot of pictures, they just want that attention, like, ooh, get all the likes up, and they prep themselves up in the morning, put on lingerie and anything just to get that attention, that what they call, it's a word called, I don't know, is it affirmation? That's what it is. You got a lot of women that want to get that affirmation. And it's like, why? I mean, if you got a boyfriend or husband, why are you trying to get that affirmation from other men? I just don't understand that. I really don't. Be happy that. I mean, if you just happen, you and some men have to find you attractive, but hopefully they'll respect your boyfriend, your husband. Not to make a move on you, but for some women, I would want to be around a woman like that. I would want a woman she thinks she's so attractive that she just got to go out there and get other men's attention purposely and get you into a physical altercation and get killed, mess around doing something dumb that she doing, or beat up or whatever. I mean, it's stupid. It really is. I ain't going through all that for somebody that purposely put themselves in that position. And there's some women are dangerous like that, man. If you get that kind of woman, and I know she look beautiful, Yeah, I know she got the nice body, but if that's her attitude, leave that woman alone. Seriously, because that woman, that's the type of woman that's gonna cause your destruction around you. Listen to me, because I've seen this happen personally in my life with friends of mine. You know, they want to get something going because they don't like your friendship. You and your boys can be real tight, and you got some women that do that. If they don't respect you, but they'll make a move on you, one of your friends, because they find one of your friends more attractive. He got more suave or more swag than you do. Why put up with something like that? And hey, man, there are women who are just as attractive as those women online you see all over the world. All you have to do is go to a website, you'll see how beautiful they are, and you all that money you spending sending it to some woman halfway across the country, across the world. There's some woman, well, really, if you making send that kind of good money, there are women out there that would love for to be your future wife, future girlfriend. So why waste all that money, send to somebody that is just another woman, another attractive woman on the planet? And I think as men, and I just as I get older, I see that we got to stop idolizing something like that. Someone's got, oh my god, like she's the most gorgeous thing on the planet. There's a lot of gorgeous women, but there's a lot of women that hold their beauty with class. There's a lot of women that are beautiful, and they ain't got to do some low self-esteem. They ain't got to sink themselves low trying to get attention to get no man. It's sometimes they use their brains. The body comes at then I'd rather have the whole package. This is me. I'd rather want her inside out. Is she attractive? This is me. Because I have met black women and other women that are very attractive, but they got a messed up personality. And I have met a couple women that were attractive in their day, and I can tell you one story. There's one chick she's a black chick, and she was a very attractive looking woman, man, down in like Southwest Indiana. She was beautiful, man. I saw pictures of her and everything, but she just wanted, but she had a husband, had a good job, pretty built, stocky dude, but she want that attention from other men. I mean, she get a man and she don't appreciate the man that she got in the picture. Now, for what I've seen, from the last time I seen her, she wasn't doing so good. She's laying up, she's practically bedridden. So, but in her prime of her time, she had these good men who had good black men that some black women would love, that had a secure position, they had a good steady head. A couple men had their own business, a couple men had their own school, going to school, and she would tell me these things, man. And at first I was like, just one of the men that was talking to her. Then when I started seeing her open nature, how the way she was doing men, I didn't want to sleep with her after that. I mean, it just literally, I'll be honest with you, because I saw that side of her, like, damn, just her attitude about. He wanted to be all up under me. I don't want no man up all under me and da 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 da. And I don't like to be affectionate. I don't like this. And it's like, oh, damn. And everything, that kind of like, damn, I don't even want to get with you either, because you're not about having a mature relationship. And you have a lot of good-looking women like that. They're not mature. Don't be fooled with the body. Don't be fooled with the pretty face. I'm telling you, there's women, and she was one of them. I had another woman, a young black woman, very attractive. I'm about 5'9". She's about 5'4", 5'5". She was solid. I mean, she worked out you can tell she worked out. She had like an hourglass body. I mean, the waist and everything, and hips. And I took her out on a date one time, and I didn't make a move on her, but every time I would want to get to know her more, she kind of pushed me to a side. Kind of, well, why don't we meet and talk in person? Well, I can't do that right now because I got to babysit my kids. Okay, here come the next excuse. Well, why don't we hook up? Well, my dog, I had to go get my hair done. Well, it was always something and something. Finally, she just wanted me to keep me with like a phone friend or whatever. And I'm telling you, it's like, why I'm wasting my time with some woman that she thinks she got with her pre-Madonna self. And so she got burnt in the one story she told me one time. She was telling me about some dude left her at the restaurant with the bill. And she thought he was gonna take care of it. She said, now I don't know if that's true or not, but this is what she told me. I laughed my ass off because, you get to the point that you're so puffed up with yourself. I mean, it's one thing if you're confident as a woman, but it's one thing is nothing wrong with a little confidence. But geez, when you start thinking you're a goddess over everybody, like why would I want to deal with something like that? And I'm sorry, I'm not that kind of dude. I may not have a kind of dude that got a whole lot of women that's calling me or I'm running out and dating everywhere. I don't have nobody right now. But I'm at a stage of my life that I would want something, the whole package, personality wise. If I'm gonna have somebody attractive, have somebody that's gonna understand your situation, gonna work with you, gonna be that companion. Because there's a lot of beautiful women out there. But how many women who have a good personality? Give me the woman with the personality and mix with the looks. Because I see, I like it. And then I see there's women that if you can make me laugh or something like that, that could be a part of me that would make me be attracted to you. You're smart. You have something to talk about. That's what type of woman I want beyond the body. Because the body's going to fade as they get older. I don't care what age that they get. You can be in tip-top shape. Your body is going to change. Your looks is going to change when you get older. That's just a sign of reality. The only thing you can do is try to exercise to keep yourself up. But I won't want no woman with no prima donna mindset. And I don't just understand some of these guys that pick these women that just want this prima donna. Like I said, there's attractive women all over the planet, all over the United States that have a better personality. It depends on what race of woman you want. If you want to stick with your own, there's some. I know that, and I know for some black men it's hard to believe, but there's got to be a decent amount of black women that got good common sense, that are feminine. They're not controlling. They're not manipulative. They're not argumentative. Or what some men say. There's some good women that are feminine, that are good nature, and they will submit to you like anything else. Stop wasting your time. If I would tell this to another man, stop wasting your time with women that's attractive, but she got this pre-Madonna, like I can't be seen talking to you because you're not the type. You're not my income type. You're not my look type. Screw you. Screw the horse you rode in on. Good luck with that. I've come across women like that. It was someone that were not so attractive that had that kind of idea. If you guys you don't want to be seen talking to me, that's fine. Hey, life goes on. I find somebody who is attracted to me. That would make me sometimes date and see other different. And then the same one time I was telling you earlier about the same woman that I met on the chat line. She was a black woman. She was surprised. Yeah, there was a time I would talk to other women that were from different cultures. You talk to white women. Yeah, I talk to some white women. Yeah, I talk to some Spanish and other women. Just talking with them because they had a good personality. Had nothing to do with the doggone with the freaking look all the time. Yeah, the look is what attracted, but what type of person you want to have a stable relationship. with. And because, you know, what's these pre-Madonna women don't understand, like these Instagram models, relationships go both ways. Okay? Especially if you get the man that have everything, so called. He has the looks, he has a house, he has the career, he has the financial means to take care of. Why would why would any decent thinking man who's at that level position want to be bothered with some woman chasing after being like that? He wants you for his own. I mean, and especially you have to have some self-esteem. And you don't have to, whether you make $100,000 or $10,000. If a man's making $10,000 to $100,000 or over $100,000, ain't no real man gonna stand for nothing like that. Ain't no alpha male, ain't no real man gonna put up with that mess for too long. Cause you know he's the man. And some woman, let's say that's why some men go to some places across the world that were going across the world. I don't know if some men be able to do that, but it's like you got all these different women across the world. Whatever part of the world you can get the choice to pick your one woman that could be your potential wife. Why wasting around with a woman that's so caught up in being a pre-Madonna, when this woman who is just attractive as she is don't carry that same attitude, don't carry that same spirit. She's not on showing her she's classy when she show her pictures. She got class with it. She ain't showing booty pictures and breast pictures all across the line. Why would that you know? And there's some women that I see their pictures. They're not revealing themselves like that. And they said they would get my attention. And I said not only that, if that was the case, they really are looking for a man that's maybe settle down with. Now is once you get to know the personality, but if their personality match up, and they seem like the kind of woman that wants to be with the man, not control a man, not manipulate a man, not think that she's some pre-Madonna, that you know that I'll get it because I'm so I'm super bitch, you know. You don't need that type of woman. Okay, you run across. It's too many, and I would say it's too many men. It's too many women in the land for that. You don't need to go paying some Instagram, some bottle, 100,000, paying for money that you can't even afford yourself. Please stop doing that. You know, hey. And like I said, I've been a man. I ain't been in a relationship for 12 years. I ain't been with a woman for 12 years. I mean, I ain't been single for 12 years. Trust me. The first couple years, you know, it was kind of hard. But now, you know, I'm at a spiritual standpoint in my life. I see the craziness. I can't believe, because I was once one of those men, almost on the verge of being a simp, and almost was just simping. But I kind of locked up. But what happened was save me was common sense and have a relationship with the Most High God that kept me from not being used, being hurt, and being damaged. That's why some men are damaged goods, and that's why they can't go and have another proper relationship, because you're chasing behind a woman that ain't worth the crap, man. Come on, man. Pick a woman with a good personality. And whether you're a young man, a middle-aged man, or older man, do not give. If she ain't willing to give of herself, you don't give her nothing. You know, don't give that woman nothing. I don't care if she's the finest thing, prettiest thing that you can put her in some movie or a model. Don't give her nothing, because at the end of the day, she's just a woman. She's a flesh and bones. She got personality issues, and I seen some attractive women that got some messed up person. Oh, they might be mentally off. You wouldn't even know it. Just because they look good on the outside, you get talking to them, getting a one-on-one behind closed door. They might be nutty in a fruitcake. Because we think that someone who's fat and ugly, or too skinny is ugly, unattractive. No. No. When it comes to someone's mental status, Look, you never know. You never know. She could be a psycho killer, or you can come across a woman that's so attractive, or you get in an argument, she goes and smash your car windows out, or she goes to stab you. You say something, she ready to stab you. Because you object to something. You got some women that got quick tempered, like that. So you have to be careful of the woman you get with. You say, damn, but she's fine, but she crazy as I don't know what. That's the reason why she crazy. You should have saw the signs, bruh. You should have saw the signs. But anyway, I wouldn't. But getting back to that website, I can't see why would any man want to pay that money for a woman that you can't touch. And then to come to find out, there's one woman that she was already married. So, and you got other men paying for something that you got other men paying this guy's wife. Really? Like I say, all the women across the planet who are single, who are attracted, half of those women get a good personality. There's some women out there from every walks of life got good personality. No matter their height, their size, their shape, whatever you attract, whatever physique of woman you're attracted to, there's a woman with a good personality. Speak with every language on the planet. Why are you wasting I can't see myself wasting my time with a woman who just have so-called trying to get men that get her attention across the Facebook or Instagram or some site like that, just to see some naked pictures and just to arouse you. And then you paying to some company that gives her a cut of you getting aroused. She's speaking nasty to you, and you don't even know if it really is a woman. It could be a man speaking like a woman. Because some people do that. They got what they call a voice. They can make your voice sound like a different voice or anything. Or it could be somebody. I've seen this. And so you might be talking to a man that's that's posing as a woman. And some people they put up some fake picture of a nice looking, attractive looking female. Come to find out that they went to some website, and it come from some part of the world, Africa or some part of Europe somewhere, trying to say, oh, honey dear, I find that you attractive, and I want to be your friend. And they come with it, and some people, and whoever's behind, they know how to run some scams. And I seen a site called, I don't know if you ever checked this website called Vice TV. Vice TV shows you about these internet scammers. They're called romance scammers. And there's women getting conned, and there's men getting conned out of their money. So you gotta be really wise. I mean, let that person build up when you write to them, if you go through the correspondence or writing with somebody, let them be a kind of person you can make eye-to-eye contact with. Meet, chat. Number one. Number two, if they're in your local city, meet in a public place. That's true. Meet someplace in the public. But man, if you're a man, don't be. And you may not think you're attractive enough, but sometimes, what you might think you're not. And I went through that same phase, but I said, damn, and because the women that the city where I lived at the time, and sometimes I feel like it's the whole. You feel like it's the whole United States, but I don't think that's the case. It's just that you haven't come across the right person who has a proper relationship, that don't know what you don't want somebody that's into themselves. You don't want somebody like that. You don't want somebody that's all caught up in themselves because they think they all that in a bag of chips. Oh, why can't you? I talk to her. I have heard women how they use a dog good man. Don't give him the love and affection. Why? Why deal with a woman like that? Why deal with a woman that don't want to be loved and affection and nurturing? That don't appreciate that, be thankful. I got this good man, and I'm gonna give him all the love and give all my heart to him. I'd rather deal with a woman like that and say thank you, Jesus, because I have seen, being a single man. I've dated women around the region where before I moved here to this city. When I lived in other cities, I seen the women I met on the chat line, and I had met some cuckoos. I had met some, oh my goodness, some women that were attractive, but they got some mental issue, personal issue, just to have that basic companionship. But take your time when you meet a woman, and let your common sense. In my case, I let God to kind of discern where this woman coming from. Is she out there just to get the go? Is she's out there to be a manipulative? Is she's out there trying to manipulate men? And there's women out there, they got game just like, how men, ladies, if you're a woman, listen to this video, you know how some men be throwing lines at you. Women do the same thing, man. They do the same. They got the same game line. They pick who they think that who has some kind of self-esteem problem. Because he ain't really that attractive. So I think, and that's the only reason why I'm getting these Instagram models. Because I got that nice face, But hey, I may got that nice naive looking face, but I ain't no fool. That's what a lot of people they be surprised. Oh, I can control. I had a girl date a girl like that one time, because she appeared that I was being cordial, being nice, and being attentive, being the boyfriend. She wanted to flip flop on me. She thought I got him right around my finger. Yeah, she did that one too many times. Guess what? I left one time. She did that shit to me because she had to go to work, right? And she had no transportation. You know what she did? She kept on doing stuff that really irked me. The second time she disrespected me, I cut her off. Say, yeah, you may think I may be nice, but I may be sort of naive, but I ain't stupid. And you don't learn. See, one thing about some of these women, just like how probably some women can rate them. When you think a guy is super nice because he got that nice soft look, you don't know what you're dealing with. And that's it. Just because you've been so fine, so men like, oh my God, you're the most gorgeous. Oh, you my queen. Oh, you my this. Forget that. You're just another woman on the planet. That's basically what it is. You attract a woman, but I'm not gonna get gaga over you. God made 100,000 women on the planet. What makes you think that you the only attractive woman? Even it could be 10, 20, 30, 40,000 women in the city. In the case I was down in Cincinnati, or in elsewhere across the country. I mean, why would I want to deal with a person with that kind of mindset? Like, you don't want to see me until you talking to me. Well, you don't really quite. You ain't trying to make. You don't make the adequate income for me to be your girlfriend. Well, get your adequate ass out of my face. Because, baby, it takes two. It takes two. And if you that kind of woman, kick rocks. Yeah, you get tough afterward, and that's how the way it is. And hey, if I've been alone this long, but I rather if that's what's out there in this world as a man, had kind of women, and there was nothing but women like that kind of women sitting around, I'd rather be single till I die. If that's the kind of women I got to meet with these pre-Madonnas, I'd rather be single for the rest of my life. Because I ain't dealing with, let's be realistic. I'm not going to deal with someone that's going to drag you down into the ground, drag your spirit into the ground, drag your spirit go down, your soul go down, your self-esteem go down, because some broad feel like she just feel like she just conquered and she ripped another man's heart out and squashed it down because she was taught by her mother, her girlfriends, her friends how to do this. Girl, shake that stuff. Girl, he's a simp. Girl, I'll take him to the cleaners. Yeah, you keep listening to them kind of men. Yeah, you keep listening to them. Because it's going to be a nice guy that's not going to put up with that crap. You know, you might get the wrong type of guy to get the wrong kind of reaction. So that's how I feel. But I'd rather have but overall, I'd rather have the whole package. And if it means if I can't meet a woman from America, if it means that the doors were open, if I go to another part of the world where a woman would appreciate a man, there's women on this planet, men. Not all women are the same. Not all women are prima donnas. Not all women are manipulative, controlling, crafty. Some women will appreciate a man. As long as you treat them right, as long as you be there to support them in any form or fashion, and have that bonding relationship, you can have the most beautiful woman. You don't have to go paying some woman off of some website just because she's going to shake her booty around, her naked ass around. It's the truth. What kind of person would do something like that? And then knowing, and then it's kind of, really, it's kind of, even if I was a Chippendale model, I wouldn't do no shit like that. Even if I was a man that was built up nice and had that physique and with a suave personality, I couldn't see myself doing that. That's me. I don't see it as like, okay, you know, gonna let you find me attractive. I'll be humble with my looks, but I'm humble with it. I mean, because sometimes you may not be, some people may not find you attractive. In some cases, it was the case with me. And so I said, but for the few women that do, they had a good personality, and that's what attracted me to them. And you know, sometimes things work out where sometimes, you know, you go your separate ways. But overall, stop trying to meet women. And I said, if you that kind of man, let God show you. There's women out there, but if you got dealing with some deeper pain issue, you know, because some women reject you, whatever, man, there's so many women across the world. It ain't funny, and you need to deal with that pain. You need to deal with that. Why do I have to go and try to find something? Why do I need to go find somebody that try to feel like, oh, as a man, oh, it's no, all the women are the same. They're just bees. No, it's not. No, all women are bees. There's some good women out there, and they don't have to. They don't run to the internet taking their clothes off from everybody and everyone and everything, because they know that it's some crazy people out here, for one, and number two, there's other ways of making money online. You don't have to show your behind if you're a woman. You know, you can. There's products. There's certain things that their women are millionaires, or make good money, and they don't have to take off their clothes. They're in real estate. There's women that's doing all kind of teaching courses. They ain't taking their clothes off for no camera and no man. I mean, you know. I mean, seriously, and they just as attracted as those women that do. And then why would you want a woman that's a skeezer, that's acting like a whore, basically? That's being whorish. You got attention seeking from other men, and then let you if you run across that kind of women, man, leave those. That's why those women are single. They said, why is she so? But she's so beautiful. It's the reason why she's single, because she's too caught up in herself, and she haven't come to the reality. That's why you ever see some real beautiful woman, And they like, oh, it's just that something in 5 years. No, no, it's not that. In most cases, it's not that. It's her. It's her. She's way too picky. She way too. Even I bet you there's women right now who just think that they just think a man should just. Wow, even in the midst of economy, that they haven't clicked into them. You're gonna have to get out and do something for yourself. And if you be with somebody that will help you out, that they of course they'll have a job or they will help you out. But it's about two people, not about one dominating the other one, draining on the other one, and just say, I can kick this man to the curb and go to another man. Nope. I'm not your man for that one. And I don't care how attractive you are, because I know something deeper. It's a deeper issue. That's why I said go for the personality. Don't go for the looks. And like I said, I dated a couple of attractive women that were very attractive, but that was their personality sucked. And I see why no man did stay with them. They had no problem attracting a man, but they couldn't keep a good man. And then when they had a good man, they didn't appreciate a good man. That there's women every day that say, "Dang, there's women that want to be in a relationship," because some women want to be just like some men. They want to be single for the rest of their life because they got too much of a dominating, controlling, finicky way personality. But there's women that really do, and men like myself, we really do want somebody. But I don't want that kind of woman. I don't care. She can be on a cheerleading team, because I know there's something behind the look, behind the body, behind the physique, and because you take her because she's your showpiece. What? If that's the case, then what does that tell me? If this woman, I get the most gorgeous looking woman, and I'll be with you because to be a trophy, because how much money I gotta pay her to be my escort, to be my showpiece. For what? All these women out here, all these good looking women with a good personality. I'm gonna put up with some woman for a freaking escort, like basically like an escort. For what? Even if I was a billionaire, if I was a millionaire, I wouldn't do that. I'd be glad to have mine, because like, why I want to deal with some woman that just think like just because you're gonna take care of because of my beauty, so I can just because I'm used to flat lavish things. Well, honey, get with reality, because life will change you. Okay, get with reality. And just like how some men need to be humble, some women need to be humble. We have spoiled these. There are some women in this country are too spoiled. They're just too spoiled, too entitled. And that's why some of them are going to be single, and some are going to be so miserable when they get up in a certain age, and they're going to be a bunch of crabby old hags, because they don't technically submit themselves to the Most High God. And if these are women that if they really want a relationship with a man, first they got to submit to God. And he had to point that he got to get them little pre-Bernarda goddesses mindset out the way. But pump you up and then pumping some woman up with saying, "Oh, you're a queen." Look, some women don't have queen qualities. Just like some women can say a man don't have king qualities. There's some women that don't have queen qualities. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just because she's pretty don't mean you got some women that are foul mouthed, nasty, got it, just doggone, just rotten to the core. Just like some men, like for a woman that sees some men, she know that there's some men out there is rotten to the core. There's some men that don't fit the title of being the king. And I can say as a man, I don't care how beautiful she is. It takes when you calling a woman a queen, there's certain things that you need to learn what a queen represent. Elegantly, she's humble, she's humility. A queen, she's spoken, well spoken. A queen, Go to Africa or some part of Europe, and you see what a queen look. When the queen, how the way the posture is, a queen. Not every woman is a queen, guys. I'm telling you. Just because she looks beautiful, not every woman is a queen. What makes a queen is a personality. Some women ain't even princesses. They ain't a prince. They ain't like some men ain't princesses. Some women ain't princesses. It's the truth. It's the truth. They got much as bad personality as anything. So why are you pumping some woman up with who do you no good? Seriously. Give your attention to the woman who has class. Give your attention to the woman who has dignity. Give your woman who is she's balanced. Not over the top with this and showing all of this and showing all of that. It's not what it is. Give me a woman with a good personality and she could be average looking. I'll take the average looking woman over the most beautiful women in the world that got this idiotic attitude. I'm beautiful. I have 100 men that give me money across the planet. Well, good luck, sister. Good luck. I'm glad you doing that. But I ain't the one. Even if I had the money, I wouldn't give it to you, because I'm a kind of man. If God bring me into a kingship, you ain't gonna be the kind of woman I would be looking for. Because God can make He can rise kings up. He bring kings down. See, that's what some women don't realize this. And sometimes when he rise up a David, when he rise up a Joseph, when he rises them up, well, some women don't know this. Some women will say, well, that's that man? That man's worth what? He could come into a great inheritance. That's what some women don't know. But some of these women, they settle for less because they think that it's in this bad boy. And then you got some women that just treat, like I said, they do that to men too. They want their bad boy. He get a little rough on the edges, but he's not structured right. He's not goal oriented. These women but he know how to do sex and know give a little attitude, and she just get up and cooking some eggs and everything because he gave her a little attitude. Give her what she want. Go give me some eggs. I ain't getting you no eggs. You gonna give me some eggs, girl? And she go get up and get him some eggs. There's some women like that. That's not a relationship. It's not a relationship. He went out and beat up and got shot up, and they ride, died and everything. These fighting dudes and he's shooting stuff like that. That's not the kind of woman. Any decent woman with a decent brain will want that. That a man is balanced. He'll know when to take a stand, but it ain't always gotta be with a gun or a fist. A real woman knows that. He makes his point and make it directly across. A woman can be strong, but she gotta be balanced with her. She can't be over masculine. See, some women are over masculine, and either you come, and that's what happens. Some feminist women turn to masculinity women. That turns some dudes off, and they don't understand that turn. Why I can't get no man? I got the job, I got the career because you're masculine. Because the good dude saw. They might be like, she's too masculine. She don't. Where's her femininity? Where's her nature? Where's her natural woman? Where's that feminine woman nature of her? You got women don't want to be feminine nature no more. They not means girly. Be a girl. They're too rough around the edges. I've been hanging out with the boys. Ooh. Hold on a minute. Brr. Oh yeah. We gonna go on a date. Let me go. Let me come up. Oh, I've had them kind of experiences from a woman. I had one time a woman. You ever get the kind of women that are weed heads or alcoholic? I had one was a weed head. I'm sitting there talking her to talking on talking to her. I went to go meet her at the place. I almost got jumped me going through this certain neighborhood of Cincinnati. Once I get down there, it was like, okay, I'll give you the area. It was like over the Rhine at the time. And so I get down into this area, right? So I meet the chick, hey, about to go meet her on a date, take her on a date, She come knock on the door, and I didn't know she smoked weed, next thing you know, it's a black woman. So I said, okay, she got a little weed habit. Okay, everybody got their little thing. Next thing you know, I'm sitting across from the door. She talking to the girl on the phone. Got done talking. Next thing you know, burp. She ripped one like. Did she just fart? I'm like, ooh. I'm like, oh. The next day, she called me. I had to play like, you have the wrong number. Yeah, I pretty much did. I just said I did that. I mean, there was a couple times I had my downfalls too, but not being prepared. But when I look back at it now, you just have to really be a good judge of character. Yeah, she just ripped one, like farted. They were like, damn. Like, yeah, she just gonna rip. She gonna fart, dude. I'm serious. And I'm like, damn. So you got some women like that. Then you got some women that will start some shit with somebody. You got to worry about this kind of woman that I almost got, trying to get my friend to fight me because she claimed that I hit it on her while he left because he went to go leave. We just sit there and just sit there and talk. She went back and told me, and he talked to me about it. I'm like, did she make a move on my girlfriend? I'm like, no, man. No, we just sat there and talk. But you got that kind of women to do that. See, they won't take. See, you don't hear the other side of the story. See, because some women like to play themselves like they're the victim, and then some women are the agitators. Because she was okay. But she wasn't nothing to take on the mama to. But I could tell you some stories, man. We almost got jumped dealing with some average looking woman, somewhat attractive because of her body, because she's good to sleep with. Even them kind of women, you gotta be careful, man. Just as an older gentleman, if you're a younger gentleman, listen to this video. Be careful, because there's some crazy women out there. Trust me, just like women gotta look for this crazy man. As a man to other men, there are crazy women out there. They got issues, bruh. I could tell you some stuff. But yeah, you don't have. But to sum up this video is that you don't have to go about that way. If you're gonna go to a website, meet a woman, or if you don't meet a chat line, meet somebody with a good personality. Get to change it, and then you can see through the once you get to knowing each other what's under the clothes. But leave these women alone that got to do that. That fulfill that they got to do that. Them, because something's really wrong with them. In reality, they have to have all that attention all the time. We get selfie here, selfie there, selfie there. Why? I mean, it's one thing if you taking a selfie and you at a place like at a restaurant or you just having fun with friends. That's one thing. But you ever see some people, they just selfie all over the place. If you're good looking, you have a good personality, And if a woman get a good man, a common sense woman from all walks of life, all races of life, knows this, and that are waiting for that kind of man that got some common sense. Man, them the kind of women you want. Stop looking. Don't mess with these women that just got this issue with. Oh, I gotta go and just get click, and she's taking booty pictures and stuff like that in the video, and all these guys is hitting her in her inbox and all that stuff like that. I don't want no woman like that. No, that's a turnoff right there. That's a straight up turnoff. I would want somebody like that. You know, I don't care what position of wealth and material that I have. Even if I had the greatest means on the planet, looking for a woman to share it with, I ain't gonna share with no knuckleheaded woman like that. And then I gotta sit there and be wondering, you gonna act on your impulses, because some men say, I got what he got. I got the swag. What did he got? I got this. What he got? Okay. If you fall for them kind of lines, then that tells me a lot as a woman. You're not up to my par. And that's how the way I look at it. But she's telling you what this person got. Let her go, my brother. Let her go, bro. There's a woman for you in some part of the world. So I just want to end this video with this. The women you see, I don't care if they're a model on TV, I don't care if they're on Instagram, I don't care what website you get. There are women who look just as good as them, ain't showing off they naked behind. They ain't being explicit. They don't have to go out there and get attention. And then they get jacked up when they get some crazy dude. It could be a doggone killer or a stalker. So hey, he's like, hey, you played the role. Own up to it, because sometimes some women make like men make bad. Women make those bad decisions, trying to get attention. It could be a downfall. I have a friend right now. His daughter did something crazy recently like that. So he had to go talk to his daughter about this. I said, yeah, because this can ruin your. And so I tell her, it could ruin your life. Someone get the wrong pictures, and you see how some young women committed suicide because the wrong person got the wrong pictures showing off on a website. You got to be careful. And some of these women, they don't think too wisely. And my friend's daughter, she's 20. Yeah, she just turned 21. She did the same. And it's just that people are crazy out here, man. You get all kind of weird psychos and psycho killers and Jeffrey Dahmer kind of people that come up to your house and snatch you out your car or something like that. That's why I said some of these women don't think like that. I mean, it really is. It's some crazy ass men out there that will take your life because of something like that. And as a man, I wasn't thinking that there's some crazy ass women out there that would take your life. Because I'm taking a chance. Oh yeah, it goes both ways. Ain't just men. It's crazy. It's some crazy women out there. Woo! It's some crazy women. That's why I know from experience. I had like that. The one woman I go sit down Southwest Indiana. Luckily, it was some other company there that had to say that I was with him because her ex-husband known to beat people up. This guy's like 300 and muscle pounds. And she told me how he knocked out his one friend for making a move on her, put him in the hospital. I mean, this dude, he had hands this big. He was a big dude too. I was like, shit, And never told too many people that, but she was that kind of woman. She pushed it. She got him laid up in the hospital. That's what I said. That's why I said be careful, man. Be careful what type of woman you're dealing with off these websites. And like I said, and the woman, and if your woman doing something like that, leave her straight up. And if she suspect doing something like that, have that, give her warning, talk with her, and leave. And she don't change her ways, and she trying to get that kind of attention, man. Don't put up with that from no woman. Do not. I don't care how beautiful she is. I don't care how good her stuff is in the bedroom. Trust me. I don't care, because that's why some men stay. Let's just keep it real, because that's why some men stay, because she put it on you at one time. I don't care, bruh. I don't care. And that's what some chick tried to do to me down in Pittsburgh. Like I said, met a chick over the chat line, a woman on the chat line, and she's one of the kind of person. She's got a couple children. She had a good job, but one of her ex-husbands she's a widow. She was getting a pension and child support for her kid, and got this good job. And I was thinking about being a truck driver. All she heard was dollar signs. And then while I'm dating this woman down in Pittsburgh, when I went from, and I had like a little older truck. She had to pick at me about my truck, my transportation, which I drove. At the time, that's what I can do. It was like a little old. It was like the truck was like 15 years old. And so you guys, women are funny about your transportation, whatever. But anyway, what happened was I got my tire slashed, and I had to come out of my pocket, mess around with some chick down in Pittsburgh, and she claimed that she didn't know who did it. Now I went to a couple times. What ain't never happened. All of a sudden, this dude, she get mouthy with this dude. I didn't know who the dude was, but apparently, because people don't just go around slashing your tires or something. But it was somebody she was messing with. I didn't even know about it till later on. She was messing with some dude behind my back. That's what I'm telling you. You got to be careful. And some women like that, she want attention from a financial standpoint of view. Telling you, man, some crazy ass women out there, bro. So, you men out there, just wait, take your time, wait. Don't give your hard-earned money to somebody that don't give you their self, aren't willing to give their self back to you. Don't give your hard-earned money to no woman. No woman committing suicide, getting murdered. Ain't no woman on the planet worth that. Losing your self-esteem. Ain't no woman. I don't care how pretty she is. She's another woman. And there's another woman who are a lot better. There's another woman who have a lot better personality. And that's what men. I'm telling this to men. You just like the women tell women, hey, there's not a good man out there, and we don't hear this from this. And as a man, I should tell this other man, there's a lot of good women out there. Because I've been there. I know what that's like. And then you start letting down your wall, but you start seeing the real, and then you have to put up that wall because this woman doing stupid shit, stuff like this, trying to get attention. And then and that's got one to come across your mind when she going act out her impulse on cheating on me. If the right dude come along, because she putting her photos on a website. Think about that. All for attention. You get into a fight and a confrontation over some dude. Been there, done it, bro. It ain't worth it. And, you had to. I don't care what you look like. If you're 300 pounds, to skinny is a toothpick, and goofy with glasses, whatever your look is. Some woman on the planet will want you. Trust me. There's some woman on the planet. Don't give these knucklehead women like this. Don't let them put your self-esteem down because they want to use you as the doggone, because they're failure in life. and they got this, all men are dogs. So any man, he can't stand up to me, I'm gonna treat him like a dog. Bullshit. That's bullshit. Don't let no woman do you like that, man. Don't let no woman do you like that. You start seeing them kind of signs from a woman, and she start getting that kind of attitude, leave her, leave her. Cut the relationship. If you in a relationship, cut it off. Is she draining you? Because your hard-earned dollar, your hard-earned money, your sound money, you used to be happy. Take your will away. It's time. It's like the women be advising women about this. Men need to be advising men. Hey man, she ain't for you, bro. She ain't for you. So I just want to say that. So stay out of the strip clubs, bro, and stay out. Trust me, stay out of those with Instagram. Don't let them porno websites suck you in, cause that's gonna give you paying your money out, hard-earned money to somebody that's gonna take you and hurt you, and ruin you, make you even worse. So that's my advice. Until next time, you guys take care.